guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Leah and this is Marley, and we make kind of mommy and me videos. If you're new, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Today I'm going to be doing the Mom's Confessions tag. I was tagged by Ravenandbaby forever ago to do this tag, and I'm so sorry that it's taken me this long to do it. I actually filmed this video once before, but it was really bad quality, and then it was super shaky. Like, even for me it was really shaky, so I decided just to scratch that one, and I'm refilming it today. Questions off this piece of paper. Ideally I would like to have it in front of me, but I'm gonna have to look down, so sorry about that. Let's get started. Question number 1. You're standing with another mom at the playground and notice her underwear is showing. Do you tell her? What do you say? This is a really hard one. I honestly don't know. I think I would probably tell her, but I would tell her in some kind of way like, hey, like I would probably try to overly be sensitive about it to the point where it would be awkward. Like, I'd be like, hey, I just want to let you know it's happened to me a gazillion times before, and I'm just letting you know in case you didn't know, and it's totally fine if you know, but just your underwear is gorgeous, but it's showing. Yeah, I think I would just say something like that. Usually someone has something stuck in their teeth. That's how I say it. I'm just like, hey, I'm just letting you know. I'm sorry, and I apologize like a gazillion times, which probably just makes it more awkward. Anyways, if you had a 25-hour day and everyone else still only had 24 hours, what would you do with your extra time? I would like to say that I would go running more. I've actually tried to start working out with Marley more, but her running stroller is like messed up. One of the tires is flat and it won't take the pump. It's really weird. I guess I would just do that. I would go running more. Maybe I would meal prep. I say I would do all these things, but let's be honest, I would probably just sleep. Is there a food that you think is really gross but you make your kids eat it because it's good for them? No. I eat all foods. I love veggies. I love pretty much everything except for meat. I don't eat meat, but she doesn't eat meat either. She does eat eggs, and I don't really eat eggs. But yeah, that would be like the only thing. What kids show do you wish you could eliminate so that no mom ever has to sit through it again? Oh, I skipped a question. If you were stranded with your kids, what are 3 things you hope you'd have on hand? A lighter, and then a water filter, you know. Hopefully we're somewhere like where there's water and I can filter water. And then a blankie, because she has to have a blankie to go to bed. That's how she goes to bed. She holds her blankie and she sucks her thumb. Okay, now question number 5. What kid show do you wish you could eliminate so that no mom ever has to sit through it again? I really love kids shows. That might make me sound like a weirdo, but yeah, I enjoy them, so I don't really have an answer for that one. I kind of don't have an answer for all of these. If I could do something with TV, I would just make like Disney movies only what Marley wants to watch. But at what age did your kids stop embarrassing you and you started to embarrass them? Hopefully I never embarrass her. She's never embarrassed me. I would say the only like thing is if she's fussy out in public, but really that doesn't embarrass me. I'm just like, she's a toddler. She's going to get fussy. So yeah, I don't really have an answer for that question, but I think I'll probably start embarrassing her around junior high. She's just too young to be embarrassed by me yet. What's something in your house that for some reason only a mom's eye can see? Probably all the dirt on the floor. I don't know. What would you change about your favorite restaurant to make it more kid-friendly? This is something that I would change about a lot of places, and that is for there to be a changing table in the restrooms. There's so many restaurants and so many places that don't have changing tables in the restrooms. And yeah, I can go change her in my car, but I don't know. I just think that every place should have a changing table for a baby. That's just my opinion. But Do you have a secret fear that you hide from your kids? I'm kind of a chicken, so I'll probably hide a lot of things from her. Like, I could see us being at the house one day by ourselves and, like, the power going out and I'm freaking out, but I have to pretend like I'm not scared and just be like, okay, let's go light some candles. And that'll probably happen at some point. I'm a chicken, so. If there was one mom duty that you would never have to do again, what would it be? I don't know. I really enjoy being a mom, so I don't really have one. She hasn't started school yet. I think when she starts school and I have to like sign all those papers and things, that'll probably be it. If someone showed up to your house unannounced, what's the one room that you'd be embarrassed for them to go in? All of them. Yeah, all of them. But I would say our room, I guess, that we share. Describe a time that you did something really silly because of your lack of sleep. I can't think of a specific example, but I know I've like dropped things a bunch at work or just moved really like basically have a weight on me, just because I'm so tired. What's the last thing you bribed your kid to do? She's kind of too young to bribe, but I am trying to potty train her right now, and so I like bribed her to get on the toilet by handing her my phone so she could watch YouTube videos on my phone. What's something that you used to wear before you had kids that you wouldn't wear now? I dressed pretty modestly before I even had Marley, so really not much. There are some like tube tops and things that I probably wouldn't wear now. It'd just be weird. Not saying if you wear tube tops and you're a mama, that's totally fine. I'm just, me personally, I have a bunch of stretch marks and stuff. What's the last thing you told your kid not to touch? Probably the trash can, or she likes to, can I see it? She likes to get her own diaper, like while I'm changing her. She likes to get the diaper and try to play with it, and so probably that. If you could choose if your kids went to bed earlier at night or slept later in the morning, which would you pick? She already goes to bed really early at night. She goes to bed at 6:30 in the morning. So I guess sleep in later, but I'm kind of a morning person. I've always been a morning person, so I really don't mind waking up early, but occasionally I would like to sleep in, and she wakes up at 5 a.m. every morning. Which was harder for you, potty training or sleep training? I am potty training right now. I can't do an accurate assessment of this question because I am potty training right now. So far, I would say potty training. That's mainly because I never really did the sleep training thing. I mean, I let her cry it out for like 15 minutes, but even now still, if she's like crying for a long time, I'll go get her. If you could share 3 pieces of advice with your younger self before having kids, what would they be? I would say learn how to manage your time, learn how to prioritize, and then just go after the things that you want to do and go after the things that you want. Start now. If you want to do something, start now. Don't start tomorrow. What question might your kid ask that you aren't ready to answer? I don't know. I'm planning on being a super open parent, so, nothing that she's really going to ask is really going to bother me. I guess the sex thing will maybe make me feel awkward, but it probably won't. I think Ravenandbaby actually had a similar answer to me. I don't think anything. Which household chore do you prefer your kid not help out with? Whenever I'm switching the laundry over, she like tries to help, and she does this by taking out the clothes that are in the dryer, she tries to take them out and just throw them all over the floor. That's not helpful, so I kind of wish she wouldn't do that. Would you rather the entire household get sick all at once or one by one? I would say one by one. That way I could take care, you know, of her, and then I get sick, and then I take care of me, and then Austin gets sick, and then I'll take care of Austin, or Austin takes care of himself. Just kidding. Would you rather the entire... Oh, sorry, I already read that one. If you're rushing to go somewhere with your kid, what are you most likely to forget? The kid. Just kidding. That was a joke. Not the kid. I would say my cell phone. I always just leave my cell phone somewhere and have no idea where I put it, so probably definitely that. What song or movie title best describes your experience as a mom? I should have really thought through this one better because I don't have an answer. So, sorry. Pass. What's the most embarrassing personal care item that you've had to buy in the store? I mean, this might be TMI, but when I was pregnant and then still now, like, I got 2 or 3 yeast infections when I was pregnant, and I don't know if it's just like something happens when you're pregnant to make you have more yeast infections, but yeah, so going and buying like the over-the-counter yeast tablets was really awkward just because you're basically letting the person at the front counter know that you have a yeast infection. And the last question is, what's one thing you've said to your kid that you've never expected to say? She's really too young for me to have really said anything bad to her yet, but just like sometimes I'll get frustrated and I'll just go like, when she's crying or when she's fussing or throwing a tantrum, and I'll just go like, Marley! And then like that makes me feel bad because I don't ever want to raise my voice at her. So probably that. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day with your kiddos. I will leave Raven and Baby video down below, like I said at the beginning of this video. Thank you again to Raven and Baby for tagging us. We enjoyed making this video. If you want to make this a video, I'll try to have the questions left down below, and I would like to tag everyone who's watching this video to make this video if you want to make it. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.